I'm Russell.
And I'm Leo. This is Spitball. Welcome to Spitball, where three enthusiastic entrepreneurs and a guest empty our heads of startup and tech product ideas that we have stuck up in there so you can all have them for free. Anything that we say is yours to keep. And this week, Russell, I believe you brought our guest.
Yes, we have Nick Hayhoe here. Good friend of the pod. Also worked with Scotty.
Nick was literally my first boss, guys. Like,
Ooh.
Fresh out of school, this is my boss right here. So I'm a little intimidated on this.
But I brought him in because I wanted Scott to feel intimidated.
Small world.
But more importantly, no, Nick's a product designer, not in the digital sense, but in the physical sense. And he's just like an ideas guy at heart, one way or another. So welcome, Nick.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. Happy to be here. And I will say, Scott, I didn't love all my interns, but you were right at the top, buddy.
Aww. I was the only intern he had.
Yeah.
I was like the intern guy at Disher. Like I just had to, I was the one managing them.
Intern wrangler, I remember this.
Yeah.
Bottom of the totem pole, above interns. Got it.
Actually, the first year I worked there, the other engineers thought I was an intern, but I was like, no, I graduated already.
Ooh, you got to work your way up.
Yep.
Well, sometimes when we get warmed up here on the show, we will have a celebrity guest pitch hop on and give us their ideas. So this week we've got Louis Black, famous comedian from The Daily Show and all kinds of other stuff too. So let's listen to what this ranting lunatic has to say.
Hello there, Scott, Russell, and Leo, if those are your real names, and you really have a podcast called Spitball, and I'm talking to you from my perch here in New York City, and you can hear in the background the sound of sirens. I'll try to be straight about this, okie doke. Look, the first thing that came to mind, really, because I don't really sit around and think of these things, or if I do, I'm usually half in the bag. And I go, boy, that would be a good idea. And then we talk about it for 5 minutes, and I don't write it down, and of course forget about it, because between my age and the alcohol, who remembers anything? So look,
He's perfect for this.
You should be able to take your fantasy football team and actually play against the fantasy football team that you're playing against, as opposed to this kind of watching all the games, that you watch your own game on your phone, okay, that you then throw to the TV. And that's what you watch. And why hasn't somebody come up with that? And isn't it possible? Isn't it more than possible? I think so. I don't know why nobody's thought of it. I don't know where my money is. I don't know when it'll be coming in. But if you guys get checks and you pull it off, let me know. Scott, Russell, and Leo, all the best.
So,
Wow.
Oh, man.
The fantasy football idea at the beginning.
yeah, tell me more about how you've interpreted this fantasy football idea.
I mean, I pictured it. You have your fantasy team, but instead of watching all the football games where the real people play, it puts all of your players onto one fake team, maybe digitally using like Madden or something, and you play against your opponent. My son is in high school. He loves fantasy football. He does it with all of his friends. They would eat that up.
Wait, just doing that with Madden's a really... Like, did you guys ever watch World's Deadliest Warrior way back when on Spike TV? No?
right.
No.
Just like, I just want a ninja to fight a pirate. Let's just see what happens. Just take a Madden game, put AI players for both, stack up your teams, and just let it run. And then place bets on that. Oh, I really
This could
like
be a
that.
cool Twitch idea. Like, what if you got like 64 of your paying community members who are in your Discord on Twitch, and they all do a fantasy football draft. Maybe you allow like duplicates or something, and then you stream the tournament bracket and the playoffs between the people who paid to be in it. You're like a commentator, and you can invite your community up to like talk about their strategy and the big trade that happened and stuff. You could make like a season out of it. And because it's happening simulated, it doesn't even have to happen during the on season. It can be like any time. You want your football fix
what
in
if
May?
if you had it actually pulling live data from the games that happened, so it's actually playing out what the real players are doing
Yeah.
in their actual real life
The games
performance
don't
as
happen
well.
in real time though. There's like
Right. It'd have to be like on Tuesday. You could rewatch the whole game.
This is like regular fantasy football, but enhanced with a visual. That's fun.
They could make it so cool too, like the best game you ever watched. Like it could be super close, because it's just all made up points. So it could actually be amazing games to watch too, right?
What was the equivalent? Wasn't there a like NBA Jam or NHL Hits, but for NFL? It was like NFL Street.
NFL Blitz.
Was it NFL Blitz?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
NFL Blitz on N64 when I was in high school.
So it's fantasy football, but you can like dial up they got, jetpacks and spring boots. Like really make it like goofy fun. That'd be cool.
That's
sweet.
It'd just be fun to play those, like watch the sim, bet on that, compare like how the game in real life played out versus how the sim did.
And it would just be a neat thing, like in your fantasy app, to subscribe the premium tier or whatever, and then you and your friends can like gather around it every week and watch the goofy like highlight reel of the the games that actually happened or whatever.
Dude.
Yeah, you could actually, like, your MVP could just be some short clips, like just some plays, some highlights, like a highlight reel. It doesn't have to be a whole game. It could just show like your receiver going against their defense, even though they didn't actually play. They get a touchdown and burn them. Or
you got like a shot of your quarterback's close up throwing it, and then cut to 3 days later when your receiver caught it and stuff. That'd be cool.
Like bowling energy. Yeah. Is that like when you're in the lanes? Strike.
Spare.
Thanks, Jack. Or is it Black? Is it
Lewis?
Mr. Black. Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis, sir.
Well, I hope you tweet us or X us or whatever.
X us.
Yeah.
All right, who's up first this week? I can go.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Leo. You never get to go first.
That's not true. All right. Think about the magic that was the jukebox at the bar. You had your, like, everyone enjoying the pick that somebody had chosen or whatever. Some of that kind of sort of exists. There's some, like, digital versions of jukeboxes. They kind of suck with apps that you might have to download or whatever. I would love to see, either for public spaces like restaurants, bars, whatever, or even for, like, an office, a communal DJing jukebox system where everyone who is opting to participate can choose maybe just genre or vibe or station or whatever, maybe not even necessarily playlist management for the speakers that the whole office is enjoying or the whole restaurant, coffee shop, whatever. I think it'd be neat if we could say, you know what, the energy's really dragging in here. I'm going to go in and like vote for pump up jams or vice versa. And I was thinking about this because 10 years ago or so, closer to 15 years ago now, there was a website where it was called turntable.fm. Somebody's trying to revive it, but basically you would make your playlist, other people in a virtual room would make their playlists, and then it just kind of took turns back and forth, playing each other's choices. I don't have time to work and do like micromanagement of my playlist all day, but I totally would hop into a room in one tab and just say like, I want chill coffee shop 90s alternative this morning, or I want high energy whatever this afternoon at this party that I'm going to be at with 10 friends. And it looks like there's kind of sort of things that do this a little bit. You got your Spotify group DJ thing, but there's nothing that's just vibes based, generic, doesn't take a lot of management. So that's the pitch. Some sort of communal office space jukebox DJ system.
I love that.
Dude, when somebody hands you the aux or whatever, it's always tough, right? Because you don't know what the room is.
Though.
It's so much pressure.
Hand me the aux.com. Hand us the aux, comrade. We're doing this together.
Comrades in the URL, yep.
Yeah. Hand us the aux, comrade.biz. My cool new service.
Yeah, that's awesome. I worked at a small startup for just under a year, and we had a couple guys that were really passionate about the music, but we were always like, yelling out recommendations and stuff. It'd be much easier to just like drag and drop on an app the next song I want in the queue or a genre shift or something like that.
Most people have curated playlists in whatever service they use. Mm-hmm. At the very least, like pull that in, right? Just say like shuffle this in with whatever else other people are bringing to the table, and find the common ground between them.
Love
You
it.
know?
Yeah.
Tell that to my dentist. Like,
Oh
getting-
God.
they have no idea what's going on musically, and you're just sitting there with your mouth wide open, and like Frank Sinatra's playing, and then it switches to like Tupac, and you're just like, what? It is very jarring. And what an intramural should be like, I just want an app that lets me pick the music while I'm getting my teeth drilled, because I don't want to even think about
They
that.
could use this.
Yeah.
And each room could have its own.
That would be perfect for it.
Oh.
Yeah. So as an example of a business using it for its customers, that'd be
Duct
great.
tape a Bluetooth speaker to the ceiling. Boom. Got yourself an MVP.
Double down on that. Yep. I think I like your playlist idea, Leo, or like the like songs in Spotify. I take all my like songs but then I walk in the room and it's genre vibe based, right? So like it's the morning. All right, it picks my favorite songs, matches it with my friends' favorite songs, because like Spotify does this now where you can like do like, I don't know, you can merge playlists together, right? And they kind of have similarities, but you know, you could take songs that everybody likes, songs that some people like, and then attach it to a genre. And then you can vote for genres. And if you want like EDM by 10 o'clock, you know, or whatever, you can have the playlist slowly shift towards EDM. So it starts off as like Frank Sinatra, you know, Michael Bublé, Sweet
And
Child
then
of
you
Mine.
hit that clock at the end. Yeah.
It's just then EDM.
jarring.
Just
Daft Punk's in the middle somewhere.
there you go. It's like
What's
you
the
can
halfway
lead.
point between
Yeah.
EDM and
There's probably a way to get there, because like you kind of want to get more energy over the day after everybody's had their coffee too or something.
Yeah.
There's something about like time of day and people in the room, right?
I love find the communal like mashup playlist between people thing, because then you might have those moments where you're like, oh my gosh, you like X too? I do too. That's really cool. Have that like moment, right? I didn't know that about you. You're also into that indie band that nobody's heard of.
Yeah. If you take everybody's most listened to songs in the last like few weeks too, you could probably find a song that would just get everybody in the room to jump up, no matter what time of day. Do you know what I mean? Like just
Productivity plummets.
This is a song that's on everyone's playlist in this room.
Yeah.
I guess it would just,
Taylor Swift. It's just Taylor Swift comes on. It's just Taylor Swift all the time, right? But
In high school, we had a CD that we would always listen to warm up before football games in the locker room. And when it was time to go out to the field, my coach would give me the signal and I would go and skip, and we'd listen to the same song as the last song, so that we were all like, that was the cue to like, okay, get in the mental state. We're going, we're going outside now. And you could do that like before a meeting or end of the day or something. It could know that you have a meeting coming and play like the meeting hype up song,
oh heck,
so that everyone in the office was just ready.
the
it's just
all
built
hands.
in your Google Calendar.
Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
That actually, yeah, it's like some what is it, Pavlov stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I actually, at this co-working space I worked at, they would always play Friday at like Rebecca Black's Friday at 4 o'clock every Friday.
Sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like,
We play that every morning on Fridays before we take the kids to school. That is our Friday hype up song.
heck
Did
yeah.
somebody have to remember to do that manually, Russell?
I think
every
it's
time?
on a playlist. It's like some trigger. This guy's
Okay.
a coder. Yeah, he figured it out. So
Did you ever play it on a Tuesday just to mess with people and see the reaction?
Ooh.
that would be
Thursday. Oh, I was so excited. I like the idea of walking into a coffee shop or whatever and just kind of influencing it a little bit. And the things that we're listening to is the amalgamation of the 30 people who are hanging out here this morning.
That is cool.
That
Isn't
is
that a fun idea? Like,
That's
this
sweet.
group of people, this roughly represents them. Like, that's neat. And you could, like, as an employee, you could watch that change over time and stuff. This is more of a grunge crowd than I would have really realized, or whatever.
Yeah.
oh, the
That's a
lacrosse
cool
team just
idea.
walked in. Ah, shit.
There's a lot of Nickelback here.
More
right now.
Rebecca Black again.
Every time Russell comes in, Rebecca Black plays.
He listens to it so much, the whole
I'm a virus.
his weightings and balances are all screwed up. The trouble with us dads is that you might get a little bit of Cocoa Melon or something mixed in there.
Oh yeah, some K-pop demon hunters.
A lot of blue.
A lot of Bluey. Alrighty, Scott, you're up. What you got for us this week?
All right. I'm just going to start with the title on this one, and we're going to go from there. All right.
Okay.
Thingiverse for ants. Hear me out.
Whoa. Okay.
When's the last time you guys saw an ant farm? Like, it's been generations at this point, right? I just have not thought about them at all. And I was trying to explain what it was to my 7-year-old nephew this peak weekend. And he's like, what are you talking about? And so I just Googled it. Like, maybe I'll get him an ant farm. And I Google it. They are the exact same as they've been 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40. It's 2 pieces of plexiglass, some dirt in the middle, and then you order on like this sketchy 90s website to send you a thing of ants in a tube. And that's it. We all have 3D printers now. We have a whole new world. I want to create like a modular system that you could build a badass ant farm thing that you can have the different, like the desert or the jungle or the moon base theme. And then you have a website with a recurring revenue stream where all you're selling is ants, ant food, and maybe like some pre-built plexiglass things that'll fit into this thing. And then a huge community of just, hey, I built this thing for this guy that you can print and put this on, and this thing and this thing. And that's the entire idea. I just want to build an ant farm, and I want to print it and not have to think of all the different guys for it.
Like
That's amazing.
Like hamster habit trails and stuff.
I thought this is hamsters at first, and maybe like sea monkeys, and I'm like, we're gonna stick with ants on here.
Yeah.
But yes, exactly.
Dope.
Yeah, that's sweet. Like you can the parts you print could be like the connections or accessories or the theme, but then you could sell different shapes of the plexiglass so that you have the clear material.
Sell
Like
the
you could
acrylic that'll fit into this type of
little
part.
tunnels or your
starter
that's
kits
awesome.
and stuff.
Some clever person is going to think of a cool way, a cool shaped piece of plexiglass or whatever that you can see even more inside of the ant farm versus just the 2 side things. So you could have it more 3-dimensional or something, but still be able to peep into it.
Yeah, I love that.
Honestly, this would get too cruel at some point, but like you could have 2 different ant farms and they meet in the middle in a big like printed coliseum or something, and you put like a single cube of sugar in the middle and they have to fight for it.
When the kids leave the home, you just have the Coliseum for the empty nesters, right?
Exactly.
That's so cool.
I love that. I love bringing analog classics into, an era where kids are mostly entertained by digital stuff. That's a great like hybrid because you have technology, you have the 3D printing, you have customization, but you have ants.
Get them into STEM early, man. If I had a 3D printer as a kid and I still had hamsters, like I would have so much crap for them to do.
Mush.
Man, teachers would love this. Every classroom in every school would have one of those too. Like, just be no-brainer. Why don't they do it now?
I don't know. This seems like really low-hanging fruit right now.
Yeah.
All I need to do is find a site to sell ants and post it on Reddit until we get some cool ideas in.
Dude, I have ants in my backyard.
There we
Just
go.
harvest them.
You're our supplier. We're just going to scoop them up and send them out.
It came in a Dixie cup.
It's a Ziploc bag.
I think one of those things that people joke about having the ability to buy on Amazon is a bunch of ants. I don't even know if we need to like invent that.
You can buy ants on Amazon?
I think so. Live ants. Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
25
Sweet.
live red harvester ants. $8.
I'm gonna buy those for you guys. I'll send them to you right in the mail right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes with the queen though.
When-
I don't know if they would multiply.
When I Googled it, the very first thing that came up was buyliveants.com or .org or something. And it looked like, it was, again, out of the 90s, just an awful website in every sense.
Wonder if you could, how ants follow a pheromone trail?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could work into like a different type of PLA that has an embedded pheromones or different chemicals that cause different behaviors.
Like catnip for
You
ants.
put like a single trail of it through. Oh, full maze. I want to
Yeah.
build a labyrinth for them.
That's cool.
Yeah, or even little accessories that they try to move through to get to the place. I don't know. You'd have to do some research on
Different puzzles. or
ant
things.
psychology.
Yeah.
But
Now you've upped the game, Nick. That is some next
That's cool.
level.
That is really cool.
That is so cool. Pheromone filament? Can you imagine?
Ferment.
Experiment.
That's what you sell. Like it's like a string. It's like a single strand, Something super it's super expensive. $30 for, a third of a kilogram or less than that, right? Or like you have little food balls in the middle of the, like you can print little toys for them, like dog toy style.
Print it out of sugar.
It's like those dog toys where the treat is inside and it's really hard to get
Yeah.
to. You could 3D print like a little thing with tiny holes in it that you put as it's printing. You have to set a grain of sugar or something in it, and it prints around it, and you have to watch them like try to crack it open.
That's fun.
Could they, because isn't some filament made of like corn? Could they eat the filament?
PLA is, but I don't know if it's edible.
If it's ant,
I don't think humans can eat it, but
Antable.
maybe ants won't eat. I don't think.
they say it's plant-based, but
We should check this first because I don't want them to come back the next day and then all that's left is plexiglass and no ants and everything else is eaten.
A bunch of blue ants floating around. Just they've eaten so much.
Mutant.
Yeah.
Size of your thumb. What the hell?
Hungry for plastic.
They chew through the wall. They're all over your living room. Oh, man.
yeah, what do they call that? Like planned obsolescence or something, where you design in failure modes with replacement parts as part of your business model.
Gotta buy new plexiglass. Sorry you lost your ants, but
Yeah.
Guaranteed not to be eaten for at least 6 months.
I love the idea of ants challenges. Maybe not Coliseum, but like the maze, right?
Obstacle course.
Yeah,
that's
obstacle
sweet.
course, right? Like that would be so just like different, and then that's where the community really thrives. It's like, oh yeah, we have like a trail. It's like a Grub Bergstein or whatever. The,
Rube Goldberg.
that's Rube Goldberg machines for ants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've seen the pictures in National Geographic of them like making a bridge by just holding on to each other and stuff.
Yep.
I want that in my
Yes.
closet, in my
Teach
living
them
room.
to do that.
Yeah.
You could probably print some cool. I keep thinking about the food thing. Like, what could you make out of food for them? But maybe make a mold of something, like a sandcastle mold that you could put together and something in it that will be a cool shape out of sugar or even sand. Hell, I'd just put a sandcastle in the middle.
Yeah. Regular ant farms are just sand, so maybe you somehow arrange it so that they end up placing the sand in a way that's a novel like shape or whatever, and you're like, look, they made a little heart or something. Yeah, I don't know.
An emoji for those kiddos,
How do we make it hip and trendy with the alphas? Let's make it emoji. Kids love those things.
If Scott was 20 years older, this would be exactly what we'd be spitballing right now.
All right, Russell, what do you got this week?
Okay, so I have a bunch of board games, right? And sometimes they get boring and old. I don't want to play it the same way. And you then find out, like, I got kind of lost in some, like, board game modifications or something like that. Like, you can do, not modifications, but, like, different ways to play the same game, right?
Sure.
And then I went to there's a board game shop near our place. And I'm thinking, between losing board game pieces, now that I have kids, between getting bored with the same board games, what if a board game shop had a setup that I would sell them? It's a 3D printer and a bunch of little boxes and like a paper printer to sell modifications to the board games they sell. So
Okay.
like booster packs. Hey, you lost a piece, just come into my shop. I'll print you another sorry piece or a bunch of dice for all I care, right? It's just part of the package. It's like, and you can have a subscription and all that stuff, right? So basically it's a 3D printer with a community with this like software package that, if you're a board game shop owner or a person that happens to own a lot of board games, you can print and access all these different mods or changes or whatever, right? So that's it. It's basically like your favorite board games with a twist. And now you can play frickin' what is some old, like Uno with, I don't know, with dice, right? Or something crazy like that, right? Here's the board game Uno,
Dose.
right? We can print you, like if the place has a printer, we can give you a piece of paper or some cardboard. You stick it on that old Amazon box, and now you have board game Uno, right? And people can submit their own. It turns into like this community gathering, and using the 3D printer and this board game shop as that means to do that, right? That's the concept.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I love the idea of going to print like 20 draw fours that I sneak into the game as we're playing Uno, just to like ruin the person's life who's next to me. Dude, that is such a cool idea.
There is a chaos mode in Uno. I don't know if you've gone to the Uno section of your local Target or whatever, but there's like 30 different variants now. It's ridiculous. There's like Uno but this, Uno but that. But my son is really into Uno No Mercy, which has draw 10s, draw 6s, draw 4s, and a bunch of other like mods that are... The game had to add either you get all the cards out of your hand and you win, or you're out when you have 25 cards in your hand. Because the game is one of those, so it becomes more like offensive. The game is a lot more about trying to like plan when you're going to dump 25 cards on someone, It's interesting. But anyway, do you think, Russell, that this would be more paying for access to the community and then they get their own? You had said like I ship them a 3D printer and a printer, but you could almost like just have this be a software solution, right?
It depends on what you want, right? If you want a card printer, if you have a 3D, we can sell it however you want. But like we have a business in a box version for like card shops and board games. You might not want to pay for like a whole card printer, right?
Well, I don't know. I like that idea where you can have a board game refresher kit where you could bring all your board games to one spot, and they're like, you need pieces, I'll print them. You need cards, I'll have an instant printer that'll print. It'll size the card of what you need. It'll print on both sides of it and spit it out. You're missing all your Monopoly money? This is how many you're supposed to have? Well, make sure you leave with that exact amount or something.
Yeah, dude, it could have a barcode scanner. So you scan the box and it pulls up the menu of what do you need.
You're missing this, and
like
this.
Either do you want replacement parts or mods? Right? Oh, I need a new lead pipe for my Clue game, right? So you click it and it prints you a little lead pipe.
That's cool.
Stores love those standalone kiosk things that that people can go in. It's like a new revenue stream.
Well, and then you could license with Hasbro or whatever, right? And then like help alleviate their shipping stuff, right? People are pissed if they get a board game and they lose a piece, right? So I mean, this would be easy enough.
You could print a whole game from scratch. You could just go in and $25, boom, you got the pieces, it prints the cards.
Damn.
Yeah, you could replace the entire distribution, and you know, if you want to go crazy with this, right? Because like Settlers of Catan.
Grassroots.
What's that?
Grassroots.
That's right. Open source all the popular games, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Settlers of, is whatever, some other place.
20 years.
Of the town you're in.
Yeah.
Settlers of Holland.
That's right. Well, and it's cool is because you can actually have like plastic pieces that are going to last forever, right? If you spill water on all your favorite pieces, like you got to throw out the board game or get a new one, right?
Nick, you just said Settlers of Holland. What if you could get most of your board games customized to your region, like how
That's
Monopoly
what I'm saying, man.
The Monopolies.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if you take your favorite show or your favorite piece of media, your musician, location, favorite national park, whatever, and just like dial up a custom one?
Heck
at
yeah.
the kiosk.
That'd be insane at Christmas time.
I was just going to say, what better birthday gift for Grandpa than the version of Monopoly that he loves, but has all of his grandkids or whatever, right? I don't know.
World War II Yahtzee. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Settlers of Normandy.
It's called Nazi. NHATZEE.
Yes.
I just got Nazi. Oh, shoot.
Well, we'll have some DRM on there. No.
But yeah, custom games are good. There is a thing where you could get like custom Monopoly, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah. Monopoly is
Life?
Monopoly does
Monopoly?
that for sure. They do it by sports teams. They do it by big cities and stuff. But I wonder if you could write software that would like crawl the Wikipedia page for the city and just pull like key people, landmarks.
That's probably what
you
they're
could just
frickin'
pull it
doing
all
now.
off.
Yes.
Use
exactly.
an image to turn it into a 3D model or print it on a card, and there you go.
That's what I'm saying. You go to this software, even if it's not a kiosk, and you say, like, here's the picture of the family, here's the dogs that he had growing up or whatever, and it, like, turns it into custom cards or custom pieces. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I love it. There's a game our family plays, and there was a booster pack available because we've like played it to death, and now they discontinued it, so we just can't get it anywhere. We would definitely go print the booster pack for this game.
Every year we have
At
a
a
guys gaming
kiosk.
weekend, and we play Two Rooms and a Boom, which is a social deduction game in 2 rooms. And they had one run of a print of that game many years ago. They did it. They sold them all out. And now you can't buy it anymore.
Wow.
I would love to give this company $20 and have a copy of it, but you just can't. That would be so cool if I could have the rights to like make an authorized kiosk version, you know, but customized to my friends group. It has their names or whatever. I don't know.
All the
something.
inside jokes.
So I think there's a little bit of a twist too that you could do if, you know, the board game piece idea doesn't work. You could start by creating like, you know, people that want to create board games but can't afford it. There's like those Kickstarters out there. You could turn this into like playtester network.
Oh, yeah.
And like you go to your local stores. These like they're kind of like card shops. You know, like those when you go to a card shop, they know their board like their card games and all that stuff. It's like this, but board games. And they're, oh yeah, this new game came out, really popular on openboard.com, and you should print this out. And they print like 10 or 15 copies because they know that there's this community of people that would love to try those games. I don't know how big the board game market is, but I just think that it would be cool to like open source that a little bit.
Our friend that introduced us to Two Rooms and a Boom is the one who's like super into collecting print and play games. There's a whole subculture around print and play, but that's paper. There, to my knowledge, is not much of a 3D print and play games. That's sweet.
Well, if you like, I feel like Kickstarter has evolved to where there's a ton of games. It's like a huge segment of Kickstarter backers, or it's games, whether it's RPG or whatever. But you could, if you reach scale with your kiosk distribution, that could be a backer reward at a lower value. Is like you go and you, instead of us shipping you the game, you go and print it out at your local game shop, like find one near you. So it could be a way to enable games to be launched and tested after they're successfully funded on Kickstarter without them having to like go through the arduous manufacturing process, which is
That's cool.
where a lot of those campaigns fail.
So true. Like I bet people would pay a little extra if it meant that they could get it sooner, and it's like that limited release or like out of a card shop or like a board game shop, which is cool.
Dude, in the 90s, when I was a kid, my aunt took me to the mall once, and it had like a CNC marker machine that you could pick a greeting card, and it would grab the markers and like CNC draw the greeting card right in front of you, like in this machine in the mall.
Whoa.
And that's like stuck with me since I was like in elementary school as like an awesome thing to see it produced right before your eyes.
You could have it type a sentimental greeting. I've loved you since insert date here. Make it look like you hand wrote it.
Yeah, I mean, I think like watching the game that you're taking home to your family to play or with your buddies or whatever, watching it built right in front of your eyes is just like a memorable experience.
I want that. It's a whole spitball I want to talk about, actually.
They have it with
Russell's
cotton
old.
candy now too. There's like a cotton candy kiosk in the mall that makes like crazy looking cotton candy.
Whoa.
I've seen that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
It'd be like that. Dude, malls would be a great place to start with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's left of them.
Instead of
That's
having a
exciting.
whole game store, like there's a game store in our local mall. Yes, 30 to 50% of the storefronts are empty, but instead of a whole game store, it's just a game vending machine with a 3D printer, and you're just cranking out games.
Put it at the front of the grocery store. Put it at the bank. Put it at the post office. Put them everywhere.
Yes.
They're constrained enough. You don't really... They put them like wherever there's a Redbox shadow that used to be a Redbox. The empty area where those were in front of your CVS. Put this.
They're all
Yes.
filled with our little optometry stations.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
That's like in your business plan is benchmarking where red boxes were.
And buying the remaining Redboxes as our shell that we're going to hollow out.
Yeah, there you go. You're retrofitting,
There you go.
like how they retrofit arcades now, and
Yep.
you know.
All right, Nick, what do you have for us this week?
All right. So I work from home. Got 2 dogs. They're always running around. When I'm here all day by myself, they're my coworkers, right? So now, in this day and age, AI exists. Sorry, have to drop the AI word in here, but
That's okay.
I'm shocked that no one has done this, but it's a dog collar that uses AI and a voice chat agent, and you can just talk to your dog. You can have your dog forms a personality, talks to you. You enter in the breed. It has its own voice.
Wait,
It's
Okay.
in the movie Up.
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They have it in Up. Now the technology exists to do this in a very simple way. Right? You just load a LLM onto it or whatever, like it runs locally. You got a little bit of hardware, clips right onto their existing collar, and boom, you have a dog that you can just have full-on conversations with.
You're not rubber ducking anymore. You're just talking to your dog.
Yes.
And you have a problem to think through.
I mean, I do that now, but they just stare at me like I'm crazy.
They don't have any good ideas.
Yeah.
So are these are these thoughts and responses that the dog is quote unquote having, are they based off of the dog's behavior or any metrics or signals? Or is this just like, okay.
When I was brainstorming this with my wife a little bit, like a year ago when we first came up with it, was you could use an accelerometer to easily tell that the dog is wagging their tail, like even at the neck level, like their whole body's moving. So you could tell if they're getting excited or if they're bored. If they haven't moved in a while, they can say, hey, you want to go for a walk? So I think your MVP, it can just be conversational.
Yeah.
Over time, you can evolve it, or maybe you upgrade it with software, or a subscription has an upgrade where it's actually taking biofeedback from the dog.
Just a heart rate. I can tell when the head cocks to the side because
Yes.
I'm listening really intently. Wow.
It could get more and more accurate.
Yeah, it gets
train
smarter.
Your dog, you got to train its collar too.
It evolves. Yeah.
Like in Interstellar, how he can set the humor level, the honesty level of the robots. You could play with the settings a little bit till it's exactly where you want it.
Completely erase that dog's memory and voice if you don't like that anymore. You just get a new dog, like by just replacing the whole model.
You put that voice to sleep.
That's right.
I am not in the mood for your crap today.
And that voice to the farm.
Yeah.
The cool part about this is the accessory could be aware of what you're working on. So you could be like, I'm really confused by line 136 of this Python thing. Well, actually, you're not supposed to use a wild true.
Your dog's just asleep in the corner guiding you through it.
Right. You're like, hey, Woofy, I'm really needing help with this debug thing. And
I want a cat version where they're just complete assholes the whole time.
There you go. That'd be easy.
once again, you don't know what to do, vibe coder. Oh, man. Got me.
The product I'm working on in my real job is a electronic dog training collar. So he could help me. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Like, does this strap look comfortable? I can get real-time product feedback
from the users.
Yeah.
I'm happier than ever, says the dog, who's clearly trying to get it off. Yeah.
That would be crazy to see at a dog park. Just a dog runs up to you and starts saying hi.
Hello.
Dude, how many people at the dog park would immediately buy one of those?
Right?
There is a virality
sell
to it for
itself.
sure.
Yeah, you'd say, where'd you get it?
Every time your dog barks, it'll just say hey in like a monotone voice. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, look, hey.
The ad, it could just be an ad too. Whenever they ask the dog where they got that collar, I got it at dogbark.com. You want me to send you a link? What's your number and email address?
Use code Louis26 for 10% off.
It's like an MLM, a pyramid scheme, but the dogs are the referrals. If you use my coupon code and invite 3 friends, you could be a dog that works from home.
MLLM.
MLLM.
Your collar accelerometer can tell tail wagging, and it could tell when your dog's running, and it'd be fun to see a dog just screaming through the park going, woo!
Yes. I like the thought of yelling at my dog from across the yard, Louis. What? What's up? What do you need?
What? It's time to come inside. No.
If you don't have a treat, I'm not coming over there. Oh, shoot.
I feel like this exists already, but digitally. Just like a version of this. Like not dog centric.
Drop an iPad to your dog's head.
Yeah. Like isn't there
There's tons of conversational chatbots out there that people are like falling in love with and stuff.
That's
It's
what it
just
is.
that, but on a dog.
Yeah.
It's in the physical world.
Yeah, you gotta worry about those hallucinations and stuff, huh? You got your dog telling you how cute you look tonight and what a handsome man you are and stuff. Like,
Who's a good boy? Who's a
You'd
good
have to put
human?
some controls in there, wouldn't you?
There's got to be some good prompts to make sure that we're staying well within the safety bounds. You want to jailbreak your dog.
I mean, for $10 a month, anything's possible.
Only good boys can tell me how to make anthrax.
Dude, that's really
There's several ideas in Spitball. I'm like, I want to try this one. I just truly want to try this. This is up there on there.
What if you did like mods like, you know, you could do Doug from Up, right? Or you can do like
Yeah.
R2.
The voices.
Yeah, just like different voices.
R2D2. Were you about to say R2D2? Your dog's just beeping and whistling.
Keep it at you in the corner.
For Halloween, you know?
Time to go outside.
That mode
The dog's freaking out the whole time hearing the whistles.
What? What did I do
from
wrong?
its own collar.
How long do you think it would take for a golden retriever to get used to its collar talking at its owner on its behalf?
Instantly.
Yeah, probably.
It would-
Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
No.
It probably wouldn't. If it meant it got more treats or more food, it'd probably be like, yup.
More attention paid to it. Yes.
Oh, that's a good point.
They would love it. They would love it. The dogs would love it.
I'd get more attention.
Everyone wins.
At least it's not an actual robot, though. It's not a robotic dog. It's a dog
Yeah.
with a
Robot in
human
it.
voice.
You would be so rich if you had a device that would be able to tell when your dog's bladder was full, like from its collar, and then it vocalized that.
Hey,
Hey,
I bet you could hear a dog peeing, and it could at least like track
the
like
last
when
time it
when
went
it
out.
pees.
oh, I thought
Like
you were gonna
over
say that
time.
it vocalizes it like, ah.
Well, it would definitely
yeah,
do that.
that's the
Yes.
stuff. This is it, baby. Thank you. Wow. Woo.
All right. Drunk Uncle
Calculates when it hears the lapping noises of water input. And
Yeah. Then it would know that like, hey, in a half hour you're gonna have to let me out. You better do it before you get on that call.
That's fun. Yeah, automatic timering.
It
and
knows
stuff,
your Zoom
sure.
like schedule.
It really, I forgot who mentioned it earlier, but it needs to know what I'm working on. I think Leo,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said that, Leo. Like, I need
Yeah.
a thinking partner.
It can listen to the water slurping in the food bowl and stuff and try to build a rhythm out of that. Yeah. Hey, it's 10 minutes after dinner. Hey, I'm hungry.
You just got a really important email. You should probably also just
again, your dog asleep in the corner.
And there's a really nice monetization strategy for ads. Hey, have you been to Steak and Shake lately? What?
Grab a doggy bag on the way home.
version.
Yeah, right. The free version that's ad supported.
Oh, ad support dog.
Holy
I sure would love Beggin' Strips. Beggin' Strips, the delicious, all natural. Like, stop it. Ad supported.
Maybe instead of paying for it to not be ad supported, you just have to take your dog for a walk.
There you go.
Like
Aw, altruistic.
like
It's
a
a-
20-minute walk is like a day of ad-free
It's a
conversations.
grant-funded program.
PETA would be all over that, right?
Would you have people
Yeah.
look at you weird if you're just talking to your dog all the way down the sidewalk? Probably not, right?
I think they would think that part's normal. It's the dog talking back that might they might think that they're crazy.
You're wrong. All your ideas are wrong.
Just got this happy golden yelling at you.
Benghazi is where it all started. We never should have gone out of Afghanistan, and you know it, Ruffles.
My dog's really political. I'm so sorry.
Yes. It's like how kids can get away with saying really offensive things to people.
Right.
It's like you train your dog to say really offensive things to your neighbors.
Well, dear listener, if you and your dog were listening to this episode, thank you very much for listening, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. And thank you so much, Nick. This was really fun.
Had a great time.
Our website is spitball.show. There you can find our YouTube channel, other social media. Hey, if you have an idea, record a pitch, send it in a voice memo like our friend Lewis Black did, over to podcast@spitball.show, and we might discuss it on the show. That's also how you can follow us on the Fediverse, such as Mastodon. We are podcast@spitball.show, or on Blue Sky at spitball.show. Our subreddit is r/spitballshow. Our intro-outro music is Swingers by Bonkers Beat Club. Hey, please, if you wouldn't mind, that one friend of yours that has like 6 dogs and lives alone, you're like, man, that must be their like full-time job. Send an episode like this one to them. We think that they would like this one. And if you wouldn't mind, leave us a review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever fine pods are cast. Subscribe, add, whatever button is next to our name. That's the best way for people to find out about the show. New episode is coming out in 2 weeks. We will see you then.